Plura Cave, located in Norway's mountainous region, is renowned for its intricate network of passages and underwater tunnels. It is one of the longest caves in the country and a favorite among experienced cave divers due to its challenging conditions and breathtaking beauty. However, the very attributes that make Plura Cave a captivating destination also contribute to its danger. The cave system includes some of the world's deepest and most complex underwater passages, which demand both physical endurance and expert navigational skills. 2. The Diver's Expedition. In early October 2018, a group of 4 seasoned cave divers embarked on an expedition into the Plura Cave system. This group was composed of highly skilled divers, each with years of experience exploring underwater caves. Their names were Andreas, Eric, Lars, and Nut. They planned to explore a particularly challenging section of the cave, known for its narrow passages and unpredictable conditions. Their goal was to push their limits and explore new sections of the cave that had previously been unexplored. 3. The Ill-Fated Dive. The dive began as planned. The divers entered the cave system with high spirits and anticipation. The conditions were already demanding as they descended deeper into the cave system. The team had meticulously planned their route and had extensive experience with the cave's conditions. However, the deeper they ventured, the more complex and perilous the terrain became. The cave's underwater passages were narrow, often requiring the divers to squeeze through tight spaces. Visibility decreased, and the divers encountered strong currents, which added to the difficulty of the dive. Despite their experience and preparation, the conditions started to take a toll on the team. 4. The Critical Incident. As the team navigated through a particularly narrow and challenging passage, Nut, one of the divers, encountered severe difficulty. He struggled to maneuver through the tight space and became trapped in a particularly hazardous section of the cave. The other divers, Andreas, Eric, and Lars, attempted to assist him, but the situation quickly deteriorated. Nut's predicament became more dire as the minutes ticked by. He was struggling to breathe and was unable to free himself from the entangled position. The team's efforts to rescue him were hindered by the tight space and the strong currents. Despite their best efforts, the divers faced a grim reality. The situation was rapidly becoming untenable. 5. The Decision to Leave. In a devastating turn of events, the decision was made to leave Nut behind and escape the cave. The team was faced with an impossible choice: continue to attempt a rescue with diminishing chances of success, or abandon the rescue efforts and save themselves. The risks of staying were immense. The cave's conditions were worsening, and the team was running out of time and oxygen. The decision to leave Nut behind was not made lightly. The divers had to weigh their options carefully, considering both their own safety and Nut's chance of survival. Ultimately, they decided that their best chance of survival was to retreat from the cave and seek help. They made their way back to the surface, exhausted and emotionally devastated by the decision they had made. 6. The Aftermath. The news of Nut's death sent shockwaves through the cave diving community and beyond. The diver's death was a significant loss and sparked intense debate about the ethics of their decision. Some argued that abandoning a friend in such a perilous situation was an unforgivable betrayal, while others contended that the divers had no choice but to prioritize their own survival. The tragedy prompted a thorough investigation by authorities and the cave diving community. The investigation aimed to understand what went wrong and how such incidents could be prevented in the future. The results highlighted the extreme risks associated with cave diving and the need for rigorous safety protocols and emergency preparedness. 7. The Ethical Debate. The decision made by Andreas, Eric, and Lars remains one of the most contentious aspects of the Plura Cave tragedy. On one hand, cave diving is an inherently dangerous activity, and divers must be prepared for the possibility of facing life-threatening situations. On the other hand, the decision to leave a friend behind raises profound ethical questions about loyalty, responsibility, and the value of human life. The debate centers on whether the divers made the right choice given the circumstances. Some argue that the conditions were so dire that the decision to leave was the only viable option for the survival of the remaining team members. Others believe that abandoning a friend in such a situation goes against the core values of friendship and responsibility. 8. Lessons learned. The Plura Cave tragedy serves as a sobering reminder of the risks involved in cave diving. It underscores the importance of proper training, meticulous planning, and the need for contingency plans in case of emergencies. Divers must be prepared for the possibility of facing unforeseen challenges and must have the skills and equipment to handle such situations. The tragedy also highlights the importance of clear communication and decision-making during high-pressure situations. In the case of the Plura Cave Tragedy, the decision to leave Nut behind was made under extreme stress and with limited options. It is essential for divers to have protocols in place for making difficult decisions and managing emergencies effectively. 9. Moving forward. In the wake of the tragedy, the cave diving community has taken steps to address the issues highlighted by the Plura Cave incident. Safety standards and emergency procedures have been reviewed and revised to ensure that divers are better prepared for the risks associated with cave diving. The goal is to prevent similar tragedies from occurring in the future and to enhance the safety and preparedness of all cave divers. The tragedy has also prompted greater awareness and discussion about the ethical dimensions of cave diving and the decisions made in life-threatening situations. It has encouraged divers and the broader community to reflect on the values and principles that guide their actions and decisions. 10. Conclusion. The Plura Cave Tragedy is a haunting reminder of the dangers of cave diving and the difficult choices that can arise in extreme situations. The story of Andreas, Eric, Lars, and Nut is one of both courage and heartbreak. It underscores the need for preparedness, ethical consideration, and respect for the risks inherent in exploring one of the most challenging environments on Earth. As we reflect on this tragic event, it is essential to honor Nut's memory by learning from the incident and striving to improve safety and decision-making in the world of cave diving. By understanding the lessons from the Plura Cave Tragedy, we can work towards preventing such incidents in the future and ensuring that the pursuit of exploration does not come at the cost of human lives. Thank you for watching this in-depth exploration of the Plura Cave Tragedy. Please share your thoughts and opinions on the incident in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more content on real-life stories and events.